This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for April 7th, 2026. Metallica have announced 2 shows at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut to celebrate the venue's 25th anniversary, even though the band has never played the venue before. The concert's taking place Thursday, November 19th with Suicidal Tendencies and Saturday, November 21st with Spirit Box. Single day and 2-day tickets are available to the general public this Friday, April 10th at 10 a.m. via Ticketmaster, but Metallica's 5th member fan club presale starts tomorrow. The Goo Goo Dolls have canceled the remaining of the band's Canadian tour dates after Johnny Resnick came down with pneumonia. The U.S. tour dates, including September 6th at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut, are still going ahead. Offset was shot Monday night at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, according to TMZ. A spokesperson for the former Migos rapper told TMZ that he is, quote, fine and is currently in the hospital receiving medical care. He's also stable and being closely monitored. The circumstances around the shooting remain under investigation. Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained. In 2022, Offset's cousin and Migos bandmate Takeoff was fatally shot in Texas. Fieldy from Korn on Friday night jumped on stage with the band breaking in a sequence in Anaheim, California. They were playing the House of Blues. He joined the band for a version of Korn's 1994 song Clown and got the life and ground from Head PE. Fieldy left Korn back in 2021, though he apparently hadn't spoken with anyone in the band since 2019. Stanley Simmons, the collaborative project with Evan Stanley and Nick Simmons, sons of Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons from Kiss, have announced their first ever live dates later this spring. The duo recently released the music video for their second song, Dancing While the World Is Ending, and is playing a handful of shows in May in California. The Strokes have officially announced their new album, Reality Awaits, which is due out this summer. The band haven't released a studio album since 2020 when they released the new Abnormal. A video online says Reality Awaits, the new album by The Strokes, out this summer. In a new interview with the David Ellefson Show, Mudvayne and Hell Yeah frontman Chad Gray talked about the upcoming 30 Years of Madness live appearances. The gigs will mark Chad's first ever solo performances and will take place during a year when Mudvayne is not scheduled to tour. Chad Gray taking the opportunity to play songs from Hell Yeah, which has been inactive since 2020 when their tour was canceled in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Chad Gray said, quote, I haven't touched these songs in 7 fucking years or 8 years, whatever it's been, since Vinnie Paul passed. Hell Yeah did the Celebration of Life tours after he passed, which honestly, we did those way too early. We were still fucking all in mourning. We did it because we wanted to pay tribute to him, and those tours really kind of fucked us up as a band because we were all still mourning and grieving. Needless to say, when we were on stage, they were fun. We had Ray Majora fucking playing drums for us, which he absolutely crushed, and he did such a great job. But coming back, there's been a little bit of that in revisiting these songs. There's something remembering penning them. There's some remembering recording them and stuff. And there's some remembering playing them with Vince. It's all kind of a big ball of emotions when I revisit these songs. And that's part of the reason I'm doing it. This is an exercise in autonomy. Josh Todd from Buckcherry talking about following up the band's Roar Like Thunder album that got released last June. He was asked in an interview if it was too early for him and Stevie D to talk about making a new album. Josh Todd said, no, actually, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to record an idea that I've been thinking of. We already have written about 7 songs already for the new album, and this is just us working out a little bit before we hook up with Marty Fredrickson, because once we get with Marty, we write really fast. I told Marty, I go, let's go make a Buckcherry record in 2 weeks because we can, and it's great. We write really fast and efficiently. And fan-filmed video of Dirty Honey performing a brand new song called Lights Out from the April 4th Monsters of Rock Festival in Sao Paulo, Brazil, has been uploaded online. Dirty Honey singer Mark LaBelle has talked about the band's plans to follow up 2023's Can't Find the Breaks, saying, quote, "I'm sort of more pulling from lyrically about what's going on in the world. It's tough to not have that seep in its way into your mind as you're writing lyrics and stuff. So I think it's going to be a big change coming up. And then also, continuing to evolve musically and production-wise and adding more elements in the production. I think you always have to be evolving. There's really one band in history that did the same thing over and over again, and that's AC/DC, and they did it amazing. They're still doing it amazing, so I'll let them be the flag bearers for that style." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 304, featuring Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mud, is available now.